Good evening, everybody, and happy Tuesday. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your quarantined evenings to hop on and join us as we dive into a few of the incredible aspects of Sisel. Being able to hold these events weekly has been such an awesome way to not only connect with each other and each of you face to face, which I prefer, but it's also been such a great way to reach more people in more locations, and we can share recordings in order to just spread our passion about the product that Sisel has and about the incredible business opportunity. Tonight, we're gonna switch up the beginning here a little bit. I would like to ask each of our leaders on the call to share about their why. Everyone who has joined this company was initially intrigued and excited for a different reason. That initial excitement is then what propels you forward, and for everyone it's different, and that's okay. There's no right or wrong why. But it's truly the foundation that you need to hold on to and then build upon to be successful, and just kick off with a really great start. For me, my why was sparked by my kids' health initially, particularly my 11-year-old daughter. She spent the last 7 years battling severe pneumonia with her lungs collapsing almost each time. We were admitted to the hospital for weeks, multiple times a year, up in the PICU, and, seeing specialists and talking to doctors and really battling the prescriptions we were given that were only fixing the symptoms, but nothing was really given to fix the root cause of why this super healthy child is getting sick all the time and in a pretty severe way. Until until Sisel came around, the products that Sisel offers for her, especially the Flapoidin and the Terminator, have truly done wonders for her health. She has not been sick in over a year, and it's been absolutely priceless to watch her grow and celebrate her first birthday at home, and to not have as many gaps in her learning, missing so much school. And just overall, the products as we bring more into our daily life, they've just changed it so much for us. So my why is wanting to spread that message and these products like wildfire in order to hopefully help anyone in a similar circumstance. Being able to work from home and build a residual income is also very awesome. But with my priorities being the way they are, getting her health back has been just the best thing in the world, and is what keeps me motivated daily, even when I'm feeling discouraged. So that's my why. Next, I'm going to pop it over to Laura Baccini, and she is going to share her why.
Well, thank you, Becca. Thank you, everyone, for coming this evening. We really appreciate you. My why is a little different. I love this industry, and I've been doing this industry for 40 years, kind of ages me a little bit. But I love this industry because it allowed me to be a stay-at-home mom. And through the years, the kids grew up, and happy to say that today, all 4 of them as adults are in the business with me. So it's a family business. But at the same time, somewhere along the way, I went into the health and nutrition and toxin-free arena for the business. And so it's been more than 20 years in that arena, and I love it. But what started to make sense to me when I met the Mauers and I met Tom Mauer was we always paid attention to what we were, eating, and when the kids were little, I would make my own baby food. I would nursed all 4 of them, made sure there was all kinds of great supplements, great food, great everything, but weren't paying attention to harmful ingredients that were in your personal care and home care products. And that kind of was like a huge awakening to me, because I didn't realize what was in baby powder, what was in. The only thing that the reason why I started to make baby food, kind of back up to that a little bit, was when I was babysitting for someone else's children before I had children. The baby food was good for 4 more years. And I'm thinking, how can chicken or vegetables or whatever it is in the jar be good for 4 more years? And I tasted it and I said, I'm never going to let my kids eat this. And we never did, because there were many more ingredients in there than just food. So that was kind of some of the things I was doing. When I met Tom Maurer and he started to talk about the ingredients that were in your shampoo and in your laundry detergent, and never even thinking about that laundry detergent, I feel like, why would that be so important? Well, we all wear clothes 24 hours a day, and it's 95% absorption into your bloodstream in 5 minutes. So what are you washing your clothes in? Is it toxic or is it toxin free? And because whatever you're washing it in is rubbing against your skin 24 hours a day. So that kind of freaked me out a little bit. And then I took a little bit closer look at a list of harmful ingredients and realized how many were in the products we were using. So I made the quick switch. But what made sense to me more than anything is we all know somebody who had cancer. Both my parents had cancer. And it definitely goes back to toxins, what we eat, the air you breathe, the food that you eat, the products you're using, the harmful ingredients. There's over 2,200 more harmful ingredients in our products today than were a few decades ago. So when you think about that, we like to say before today you didn't know, but after today you do. So what do you do with the information? So I basically love to go out there and teach and educate people on just read your label, see what's in your products and make a switch. Because I couldn't do anything to help my parents. And yes, I could say, well, what if we had these products? You can't do that. That's life the way it is. But what if I could make a difference for more people? What if I could share these products? What if I can make a difference for my own family and do, instead of waiting till someone is sick, waiting till something's wrong, work on things to make it better now, prevention, eliminate the toxins. And so kind of was a reality check for me and made a lot of sense. And then the Mao mission is all about teaching people how to have a healthy lifestyle, but also make an income at it. So it became my mission to go out there and share with people what were in these products, because just simple switches of your daily products, just from toothpaste, mouthwash, laundry detergent, soap, dish detergent, those few things can make such a great difference in your day. If someone has respiratory issues, oftentimes just switching to toxin-free can make a big difference. So that was my why, was because I just realized how many people didn't know. Because just like myself, I was sitting there, now how could that be? That's not even possible. How could they let those harmful ingredients be put in the product? So that became my quest for myself. And then I turned it around and decided, okay, I'm going to help more people. And every day I always say, we wake up and say, who can I help today? And it's really just a way of sharing the mission and getting the information out there. Thanks, Becca.
Thank you, Laura. And let's see here, Dominic Puccini, what is your why? Oh, there you go.
All right, awesome. Sorry about that. Me and Becca were playing unmute, mute game. Technology is awesome. So yeah, my why Sisel. For me, Sisel just made sense when I found it. I had actually, Laura's my mother. I have been around this industry my entire life. I enjoyed this industry. I mean, literally my entire life. I remember her always having meetings and parties, and it was different, the way that she did it back then than we do it today, but I always remembered it. So it was a part of my life. And when I was finishing up high school, I saw how much student loans would have been if I was to go to college. And, I wasn't really a great student anyways. I was a C student, like, see you later, I'm out of here. So I didn't want to extend it to, more. I like to educate myself. I like to read. I like to do things like that. I'm not a dumb person. I just didn't want to take on all those loans, and at this time it didn't make sense to me. So my why Sisel started when I was 17, and the reason why I chose this industry was 100% because of the business opportunity. I was just getting out of high school. I didn't have any money. I didn't have any real experience. I had just had, I knew the experience that my mother had, and I knew that she was also working with the company that I was about to get into. So that made sense to me, and it just worked out since then. I was never able to experience any significant success until Sisel, because although the industry is incredible and there are a lot of people making a lot of money, if you don't have a really solid product foundation where you can build great customers, then it's never really going to click. So although I've loved the industry and I've participated and it's always been something that's given me extra money on the side, I've never been able to do what I wanted to do through the industry until Sisel. But when I got here, it just made sense. The products were great. The comp plan was huge. And through our work with Sisel, I was able to replace a six-figure income. I was working 40, 50, 60 hours a week with the electricians union in Massachusetts. And now I just work with Sisel full time. I moved from Massachusetts to California. So now I guess my why is to just help other people do the same thing and get the freedom. So back to you, Becca. Thank you.
Thank you, Dominic. Last leader on the call tonight would be my mom, Susan Sager. We're going to hear about her why, and then she's also going to kick it into the actual event. She's going to move into the Mauer mission, and then we'll pass it on to Laura for products after that. So welcome to the event, Mom, and let's hear your why.
Okay, thanks, Becca. So my why can really be summed up in 3 words: trust and caring and finances. So for me, the trust issue is a really big deal. And just like Dominic said, you have to have that trust in those products. And that was really important to me. So being able to trust the quality. And I just love the story of how Tom Mauer really did start this business to sincerely as a chemist. So he had that knowledge base, he had that industry experience. And for him as a chemist to be able to say, wow, these ingredients are so dangerous. I want to improve that whole, give people a healthy option. And that was a big deal to me. And I love to research on my own. I want to be able to go outside the boundaries, and I really felt like I can trust these products. One reason I feel like I can is, as you can see right in front of you, is that their desire to produce a quality product and to be able to control the manufacturing from beginning to end. Sisel has their own production plant in Utah. So right here in the United States, they are confident enough in their facility that outside of being quarantined, we can actually go visit that. And that is a big statement to me when somebody's going to welcome you in to see how they manufacture and produce products. That means they're confident in it. I love the Sisel Safe promise, and that it really is something I can bank on, that their products are produced to be toxin-free, just like Laura was sharing, to be free from those harmful chemicals and the heavy metals that we unknowingly really used to just not be aware of. And I remember my mom was in the era where everything was canned. We had canned everything on the shelves, and I know she was very proud of that. But even without that knowledge at that time of maybe what loss of nutrition there was in the food. So I love that we are now in this era where we have no excuse to not arm ourselves with the knowledge. So I can confidently present this product as being safe for the environment and safe for families and safe for homes. And so then that brought me to that second component of being able to care for people, because I can trust in this. And every time I hear about a new product, I get so excited that there are people I know that I would love to be able to say, oh my gosh, look at this product can change your quality of life. This product can change, just like in watching my granddaughter, that means the world to be able to see her, have us not crowding around her bed in the hospital to celebrate Halloween for her, or her birthday or Easter, like we had done countless times. So how cool for me. I really enjoy that facet of caring for other people. And so that's just great. I can share now with confidence. And then my third thing is finances. I have been so lucky. I have had a great career. I have loved teaching high school students, even those Dominic Piccini guys that were in my classroom. I have loved that, and I've been passionate about it for years and still am. But I'm retired. And so now that extra income is a big deal. I want to be able to not just kind of live life. I really want to flourish in life, and I want to be able to help others, and I want to be able to provide opportunities for my grandkids and adventures for them, and then to help our community. And so I feel like Sisel's their compensation plan really is designed to help people. It's not just a top heavy, structure, but is really sincerely something that I see has great potential. So that's my why, and I'm going to hand you off now to the illustrious Laura Bacchini, who has so much knowledge that we all just get to learn and glean from her and enhance her own lives. So thanks, Laura.
Oh, well, thank you so much. I just love listening to everyone's stories, and everyone comes to Sisel for all different reasons. And doesn't matter age, it doesn't matter whether you're male or female, whether you're doing it part-time, full-time, and we have something for everybody. We have products in 4 different categories. We have fitness, health, Sisel Safe, beauty, and we also have the personal care and falls within our Sisel Safe. But first we're going to go to, get this to go. There we go. And now Triangle of Life. Triangle of Life, we'll back up just a tiny bit. All of the products that we have started out with, when you hear about the toxin-free personal care and home care, but we've expanded our line into our nutraceuticals, and they're all amazing quality of ingredients. Dominic goes into a little bit more about our integrity of ingredients when he talks, but what goes behind them is the science and the formulation and the manufacturing that just can't be beat. Tom Sr., Tom Jr., and Tom Jr. are all scientists. So everything that's gone into these products is all based on science, and they research the research, and that's where the formulations come from. But they started with the manufacturing plant that there wasn't anyone that was going to produce the products the way they wanted to, with the integrity that they wanted. So Triangle of Life was one of the first products back when the company started, and we'll go into each one just a little bit. For Coiden, and if you just make this part of your every single day, this gives you a balance. So Triangle Life is meant to be, if something's ailing you, we help you figure out what it is, and we help you get to balance, and then Triangle of Life keeps you in balance. So that's what we like to try to do. And then Fucoidan was for the longest time our number 1 product. It's pronounced Fucoidan. The actual real ingredient is Fucoidan, but you can't patent a man-made God-given ingredient from the earth, but you can patent the play on the words, which is Fucoidan, and you can patent formulations in the manufacturing. So this product itself carries 22 patents, 19 pending, 4 are listed on the bottle, and they received the Science Genius Award for the formulation and manufacturing for Fucoidan twice, which is pretty incredible. This helps you with inflammation head to toe, inside and out. It's a limamui seaweed, has many, many healthy benefits, and anti-inflammatory and immune boosting. And it helps all of your cells signal and communicate with each other. It's all about regeneration and rebuilding all your bodily functions. And Fucoidan helps with so many things. You'll hear us refer back to Fucoidan as a foundation for just about everything. Eternity as part of that Triangle of Life, and this is a high potency resveratrol. It helps with anything that's cardiovascular, helps with circulation, and resveratrol is a life extending ingredient, and it helps with your sirtuin gene, and that's just an anti-aging gene that we all have within us. For whatever reason, science can't even explain it, that at age 25 we stop growing. The only thing that grows after that is your ears and your nose, and nobody can explain that. But you still have your sirtuin gene, and it stays there. It just goes to sleep. But resveratrol, which is the main ingredient in our Eternity, goes in there and stimulates that gene to wake up. So if you can wake up that gene, it can continue to do what it was always doing. It slows down the aging process. So isn't it great if we could slow down the aging process? We all have to age, but let's age a little slower. Protects your DNA. It's a boost in your metabolism and your energy, and it helps you regulate your growth in your stem cells. And again, helps with anything cardiovascular. It is just a super powerful product for so many things. When we talk to people about any kind of autoimmune disorder, usually we'll go to resveratrol, which is our Eternity. So we have so many products. It's really hard to just highlight some of them, but we try our best. Spectrum Max is an incredible product, power-packed, super nutrient. It's like a super food for your cells. It has 74 essential chelated trace minerals, 40 antioxidants, and it's powered by organic fulvic acid. It's kind of like what plant food does for a plant, is what organic fulvic acid does for your cells. We have over 2,000 critical biological functions, but if you don't have organic fulvic acid in there to help your cells take in those nutrients, you kind of just have expensive urine, basically. So you want to make sure you're getting the benefit of what you're taking. And organic fulvic acid is featured in our Spectrum Max, our Encompass 360, and our Body Shield. But this is in our Spectrum Max. Now, when I tell you super nutrient, it's 22 servings of fruits and vegetables in just a 3/4 ounce serving. All of our servings are based on 150 to 200 pound person. So that would be the serving for one person, but based on weight, what they weigh. But that would be 22 servings of fruits and vegetables. So if you have a fussy eater, if you can't possibly get that many servings into your body during the day, just a quick shot of Spectrum Max can help you keep going. And some of the things that when you hear about with Becca, with her daughter, with the lungs, how did it work? Why did it work? Fucoidan is an absolute positive anti-inflammatory, helps regenerate and rebuild those cells. But Spectrum Max and Eternity have helped so many people with asthma and allergies and all kinds of respiratory. So a combination of all those. So get your information on that. AGE pill is now our number one product. It is completely taken over. We have a generation of people who just don't want to get old, and it's anti-glycation extreme. However, when I say that, this is also for, we've had babies as young as 4 months old. What anti-glycation extreme stands for is it helps take that just totally, we don't have that page. Anyways, it takes the cellular garbage off your cells, and it gets like this glaze buildup over your, kind of like almost like a, oh, there we go. Okay, sorry. It helps remove the lipofusion from the cells and all that. If you think about it, through the years, there's been more and more and more buildup. And what have we ever done to clean our cells? You never hear about anything like that. So this is an advanced glycation where it goes in and it breaks that down. And what if you can take off the buildup over your cells, the lipofusion, take off that sugary glaze. And I call it like sugary glaze because if you think of food that ends up with a film on it, that's what it looks like. And that's what happens to your cells through the years, and it builds up. And if you can take it off and clean that off, you have your own stem cells kicking out again. It increases your ATP production, and that's a biological hydrogen within your body. And one of the first things people see after this gets going is it brings back your energy levels to a more youthful time. So children have an enormous amount of ATP. So sometimes we watch kids and they run and they run and they run and they keep going and going and going. Like, where are they getting this energy? Their stem cells are kicking this out. And as we get older, we stop kicking out that ATP. So this helps you get that back again. So it's something that will help you stop the decay and degeneration of your cells, helps your body take in the nutrients, and along with our other products, if you take them, if you can keep the super nutrient in there for your stem cells and it's operating at optimal levels, you can have a much healthier lifestyle. It's something we all love to do. Body Shield also has that organic fulvic acid I was talking about. This is incredible support for a cellular health. This product right now it's a natural immune system support supplement. So we can't make claims or anything like that. However, the fulvic acid has been shown, and you can look at the research and studies, to help protect your body against viruses. So right now, this is probably one of our top products that we like to talk about and just educate people on fulvic acid. So if anybody wants more information on that, just let us know. But this product will help protect your cells, and it keeps in the good and flushes out the bad. And it encourages detoxification. It helps you continuously detox from heavy metals. It helps support your thyroid. Helps support your pH, helps support your immune system. It has the same limamui that's in our fucoidan, but it also has kelp, and it's a super powerful source of antioxidants. The organic fulvic acid combined with that and with trace minerals is what the researchers believe is a massive support for your body. Cellular cleansing, nutrient uptake, all of it. So do your homework and read about fulvic acid and find out why Body Shield is one of the things that can help protect you from virus. It's in the news like every day. So it's something that we can, when we talk about how we want to help people and just share what we have so much. I always feel like we have a gift, and I feel like we should be sharing it all the time. So now we are going to go to Dominic Piccini, and Dominic's going to share on Sisel Web. And he has been, like he said, he's been in the industry for 19 years, lots of experience, and he's one of the top leaders with Sisel, and his team is currently doing over $1 million in sales monthly. So Dominic Piccini.
Hey, Mom. Thanks for the intro. I appreciate it. Yeah, Sisel's got great products, and it's made, a lot of people have been able to, just by sampling and reaching out and sharing the stories, they've been able to help people do incredible things. And when you can build a customer base, you can build a stable business. I think it's important to include that none of us are health professionals, and of course, none of this stuff is evaluated by the FDA. So when we are talking about the ingredients that are in the products that allow them to do what we say they could do, is we're doing just that. We're talking about what the ingredients have been tested and shown to do when used at a certain level. That being said, when it comes to all of Sisel's products, we have what we like to call the ingredient integrity policy. And that means that all of the products, whichever ingredient it is that we would be talking about, are used at the tested levels. So if they're used at the tested levels and the test says a certain thing, you can assume that our supplements, I have not taken every supplement in the world. I do not know every supplement in the world, but I have never heard the terms tested levels until I came to Sisel. So for me, that was huge. And I do think that we have the best supplements out there, whatever it is, even if it's something just as basic as calcium. All of that being said, when I'm talking about Sisel Ripped, I can talk about this product specifically and say this product will do these things for sure, because there's over $21 million in 30 successful human trials that have all been done by the National Institute of Health about this specific blend of amino acids that are in this product. We do have exclusive rights on it, at least within the MLM industry until next year. But what they did find with the blend of amino acids in this product, let me just say this too, the gentleman that, actually we'll go through the slides first, and then whatever I didn't catch on the slides, I'll just add in at the end if there's anything. So Sisel Ripped offers a state-of-the-art, let me go back one here. Okay, Sisel Ripped offers state-of-the-art way for you to grow, repair, and maintain lean muscle mass. It was created with long-term muscle health in mind. The reason why that was done is because the man that got the grants to do the research, he worked with geriatric patients, which means they were 65 years or older. And for him, muscle quality equals quality of life. So to give his geriatric patients, to give his elderly patients stronger muscle fibers, he would be improving their lives, and that's why he got the grants, and that's what he was doing. So like I said, there were over $21 million, and when this slide was created, it was 24 human trials, but it is over 30 human trials now into this product to find out these very specific things. It's incredible. So we hear a lot in the health industry about branch chain amino acids, and those are great for energy recovery, but they're not that great for muscle repair and regeneration. For that, you need essential amino acids. And if you have too few essential amino acids, your body will actually start to cannibalize itself and will take those amino acids that it needs right now for the area that's the most problematic and it will take those from other parts of your body, which is not really what you want. And if you have too few amino acids, then what would happen is that your body would start to, if you have too few, then it will cannibalize. If you have too many, then it will oxidize faster. So anyways, what they found out, if you take it as a pre-workout, it's going to give the body the ability to repair and regenerate at over 130%. They actually had people lay in bed for 30 days at a time during this trial, and over the course of those 30 days in bed, they actually had a stronger, more dense muscle fiber on their body. That's how they came up with some of these numbers. So if you take it after your workout, you're going to repair and regenerate at over 210%. You get an 800% increase in measured power and post-surgery recovery, which are absolutely incredible numbers. So this is a great product that we have. Very unique for us to be able to make specific product claims, but 3 times greater anabolic response, 3 times greater muscle recovery time, muscle growth, protein synthesis. It's significantly better, 3 times better than whey protein to achieve the same results. So this is a great product that we have. And like I said, we do have the funded studies to say specifically that the product will do those things. So although there were superhero fitness people on the front, that's not really what its intended purpose was, but it does work very well for that. That's all we're going to really talk about for the product tonight. And as I did say, this company, this industry, it was a business opportunity for me. And we did just talk about, or at least, we talked about certain products, and then I mentioned why these were the best products. So that tells, if I'm looking for a health supplement, that lets me know why I should take them. That does not let me know why I should go into business as a direct sales rep in the multi-level marketing industry through Sisel. So just so you get an overall understanding of the background of the industry real quick, what the potential is within the United States, 2018 statistics, statistics maybe not the right word, but the numbers, I guess it's statistics. The 2018 statistics say that this industry generated $36 billion in sales, with over 36 million, that was 36 billion with the B, $36 billion in sales, with 37 million customers, generating over $10 billion in commission for people that are working from home, people that were, in my case, high school students. I started when I was 17. It doesn't really matter the background. You don't have to be a health professional. The reason why this industry works is because it's duplicatable. It's been proven what works in the traditional sales. It's been proven what works in direct sales. This is simply franchising without the brick and mortar location. You have all the duplicatable steps. You have all of the things, all of the success that the people, I know what to do coming into this company because of the leaders and the team that I work with. I just follow a duplicatable steps, duplicatable process that they taught to me. So Sisel is exactly that. We follow the steps. We follow what is given to us in the Sisel starter kit. I'm not going to get into the whole kit. And this is only if you're interested in the business side. I understand completely that some people may only be interested in the product. But the business, in my opinion, is the best product that we do have the opportunity to sell. And so when you go through this kit, among the other tools that are in there, you will get the Sisel system brochure, and it goes over these 12 basic steps that get you started and the things that you need to do to get moving and get, start creating your goals and creating your dreams and start maybe changing the lifestyle a little bit. But it's an incredible opportunity. It certainly changed my life. I've always loved the industry, but I honestly never expected to find a company like Sisel until I actually found it. It's kind of something that you dream for in the industry, but you never really expect to find. So I appreciate what they've done with the products and the quality of the comp plan. And that being said, I'm going to turn it back over to Becca. Thank you all for the chance to share.
I had to unmute myself, but thank you, Dominic, and awesome job, everybody. Each week I say this, but I seriously love not only the entire Sisel community, but I love what we all each individually bring to the table. It's different, it's unique, and it's very special, and I think it can reach so many people on different levels. So thank you, Mom, Dominic, Laura, for your hard work and your dedication to be here each Tuesday. I loved hearing everybody's reasons why, and I loved hearing you guys share about the products and the mission and the business. that wraps it up for tonight. So everybody that either is here attending or that we send the event to, please reach out to the person who sent it to you and the person that got you to the call to the event. Ask any questions that you have any interest of. And yeah, everybody have a great evening, and we will be here next Tuesday.